Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Nigerians react as photos of a newly renovated Port Harcourt refinery, which is expected to start operation in December, surface on the internet. The online community was abuzz when images of a renovated Port Harcourt refinery were leaked recently. Set to commence operations in December, this project carries the hopes and expectations of many Nigerians, particularly in light of recent hardships tied to fuel subsidy removal. Recalls that the president of the Trade Union Congress, TUC, revealed in a previous meeting with President Tinubu that the refinery's December operation commencement was a promise made by the president himself. This commitment, however, has faced skepticism from prominent figures like former President Obasanjo, who openly doubts the likelihood of a refinery becoming operational as promised. The leaked photos, while not showing the main refinery in its entirety, but rather the complex building, have nonetheless ignited a myriad of reactions. The Port Harcourt refinery is symbolic for many Nigerians who have endured recent economic challenges, particularly those exacerbated by the removal of a petrol subsidy. With December fast approaching, all eyes will be on the refinery, with Nigerians eager to witness its promised revival. You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. We are all eager and waiting for this revival. In fact, for this revival, yes, it's a revival. For the revival of this refinery, if it's possible to have 9 lives, these refineries have, 9 lives because starting from Obasanjo's regime, who have gotten promise on top promise, like promise and fail, that this refinery will work. Tinubu got into power, and that was one of, the first promises that we got from him, coupled with the fact that there is no longer fuel subsidy and we have no other option than to rely on our own refinery, where we at first Nigerians were eagerly waiting for Dangote to open his refinery. The refinery was opened, I think, in July. It was said that the refinery will start operations in July. It was commissioned though, but till now we never see any fuel, any petrol that the refinery has produced yet. Even till now as we speak, this refinery is just there. Work is still being done on it, but I feel that because it was the last days of Buhari, and Buhari just wanted to add that further to his cap. So he just, commissioned the project anyway, even though he knew that the project wasn't ready. They just had to commission and, tell people that they will start operation. But not lie. Hopefully, this Port Harcourt refinery actually starts working. It actually, starts operating. Although we haven't seen the full picture yet, we haven't seen the inside. We haven't, seen everything in its entirety. It is only the building that we are looking at right now. Hopefully, the inside is as beautiful as the outside of the building, because no be building we want chop. The important thing is, can this refinery actually produce petrol for the consumption of Nigerians? Can this refinery actually sustain us? And can this refinery actually live longer than it lived in its previous years or in its previous lives? Will this the refinery actually live long this time around? And lastly, will this refinery produce petrol like that will sustain Nigerians? Not like before, where the refinery will be in operation, but it will just be producing below capacity. It will just be striving to produce just a few barrels of petrol. We don't want that this time around. We hope that this refinery is here to stay and it will actually do what is meant to do, which is produce petrol for Nigerians. We do not want to have to import petrol any longer, because even the the exchange rate itself is not smiling. It's not at all. So we want to be self-sufficient. We want to be able to depend on ourselves, actually use the crude oil that we produce, to get petrol, to get petroleum products for ourselves. I think that would be the ultimate answer to all the suffering and all the economic crisis that we've been facing so far. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Bede Anyanwu says, the selfish rulers are promising you El Dorado. They refuse to create an enabling environment to enable you empower yourself economically. If they do so, you may want to challenge them. They deliberately impoverish you, and having gotten used to poverty, change becomes an aberration to you. You delight in serving as their thugs and praise singers. After serving them, you will serve their children, and your children their children. It becomes a vicious circle. Put on your thinking cap. Think, please. Another person by the name Anthony says, we shall say amen when December 2023 delivers refined petroleum products. We believe God and hope President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will return honor to government business. We hope so. We all hope so as well. You all, thank you very, very much for always listening and watching. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Give this video a massive thumbs up, share with your friends and family. I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye for now.